Okay, William Peace Marketing Class. Jeff Myers, hope you're doing well. Wanted to talk to you a little bit about another subcategory topic that falls under the umbrella of marketing, and that is professional selling. A career, by the way, that you can make six figures if you're working for a company that has a good product that you believe in, and you make a lot of calls, and you understand a sales process because that's what it takes to be successful today in sales. Sales is just like a category we talked to, advertising, consumer behavior, customer service, sales promotion, public relation, social media marketing. Sales is just one more category that falls under that umbrella of marketing. It just happens to be the category that you can make the most money if you understand how to do it. Problem is, a lot of people jump into sales thinking they can just wing it and make a lot of money by just winging it. No. You have to learn a sales process. You have to understand the product. You have to make a lot of calls. You have to be a good or great communicator. You have to give presentations. You have to understand how to handle objections. You have to understand how to close. You have to understand how to follow up. You have to dress for success. There's lots of things that you have to do. They're not rocket science things. This isn't chemistry or nuclear physics. This is getting out there and preparing yourself to talk to somebody and help them realize that what you're telling them about your product or service is valuable and they need to take a look at it. That's it. But you have to have a process. You have to be trained. You have to understand how to do a warm-up, how to make a conversation with somebody before the sales presentation, how to get to know them so they see you as you and not a salesperson. People don't trust salespeople. You don't. I don't. You got to get to know them before you present. And then when you present your product or services, you have to show them why you're the best, how you're going to save them money or make them more efficient. What's in it for them if they buy it from you? You have to be knowledgeable and excited and motivated about what it is you're in. You can't just fake it today. You have to pick something that you're passionate about. For me, it's travel, student travel. I could sell that all day in my sleep. There's other things that I used to sell, like long distance and data services, that I probably couldn't do real well today because I'm not passionate about it. You got to get into sales with something you're passionate so that you don't burn out with all the rejection that's going to happen. A lot of people tell you they're not interested. Get out and hang up on the phone. You have to be prepared. But what other career can you make six figures on day one? Somebody that's 21 years old, 20 years old, up to people leaving careers in their 50s and 60s I've watched work for a company that has a commission process and a bonus plan, maybe a base salary, and let them go and make as many calls as they want, and people make six figures. Not everybody, far from everybody. A lot of people are content with making 40. But if you want to make a very high income, and I still think that making 100,000 plus is pretty decent. Sales is the only career that you can start in and do it right away. Takes you a year. It's up to you. So sales, like I said, you have to be part of a sales process. You have to have one that works for you. And the one that worked for me when I started in 1996 with WorldCom, which later turned into, well, it was MCI, then WorldCom, now Verizon. And I had no sales experience. But I took a week's training course in New Orleans with the company, and they taught me what's called the gears of selling. How to walk in and get somebody's attention. How to handle objections. Like when someone would say, no, we're not interested. Or someone would say, we don't have money right now. We don't have time. How do you handle that objection? Well, the sales process said, agree, confirm, answer, close them. We don't have time to talk to you right now. Agree with them. Agree. I understand. Confirm. So what you're saying is Mondays are very busy for you, sir. Answer them. A lot of small businesses say you'd rather have sales reps walk in and call you over the phone. It's a lot more personable. Nod. They usually go, you're right. And then close them. I just need a bill to look at. I'll analyze it. I'll see if I can save you money. I'll show you. And if you're not excited about it, I'll move on down the road. Do you have a phone bill I can look at? And then shut up. You have to be able to handle objections because you're going to get them all the time. An objection is not rejection. An objection is a stall that the customer gives you because they're not comfortable yet. They do have a legitimate question. They think they don't have time and they don't know you. So you're going to get it 10 out of 10. You have to know how to handle them so that out of 10, you're able to successfully move past 4 or 5 of them or 3 of them. You still make good money. You're not going to handle every objection out there. Understand, people don't buy from everybody all the time. Then you have to know how to ask people for the sale. It's called closing, asking, or assuming just by giving them the paperwork to sign with a pen and shut up. Feeling them, making them feel comfortable about you and the guarantee and the fact that you're going to be there after the sale and asking them to give it a try. In most cases, you're saving them money or you're making their business or personal endeavor more profitable, more efficient. You got to believe in the product, that what you're selling is going to be valuable. That after the sale and after they use it, they're going to call you back and say, thanks for walking in or calling me. I mean, this is really great. Call my brother. He owns a business. They give you referrals or they call you back for more business. This is not rocket science. And this is a job and a career that you freedom, flexibility, helping people all day. But you got to be motivated and tough skin, thick skin, they say, to deal with the people who don't want to talk to you. They're busy. Lots to understand in sales. And it's the one skill that everybody needs. We're all salespeople at some level right now. We're all in this at some level. You're selling yourself to your boyfriend, girlfriend, your point of view. You sell yourself. If you're interviewing, you're selling yourself. Your point of view when you debate people, your opinion, why you can't, your excuses, why you can't or can do something. We're all in sales. It's just that some are better than others. And people today who can sell themselves live life happier. That's easier. If you can sell yourself and sell, you get what you want most of the time. Not all the time, but most of the time's better than not most of the time. Life's easier. Negotiation skills. Those are sales skills. So I hope that under marketing, you discover that sales is an option that is a skill that you'll never be unemployed. You'll never not have a job if you're a good salesperson. I mean, you can pick and choose. You know how to get out there and find a job real quick because you understand that it's a numbers game. And the more prepared you are with how you handle objections or how you ask people for the sale, with how to put a certain amount of pressure on someone to make a decision, with someone who understands communication and body language and how to read people, you won't be unemployed, even in a pandemic. If anybody has any questions or wants to talk more about this great career option, that's a piece of marketing. It falls with the other ones. Call me. Email me. We can talk more one-on-one. I started in sales in 96 with MCI Direct, face-to-face, business-to-business sales. Had no sales experience. I left advertising after 5 years and went through the training in New Orleans, came back, and, yeah, I didn't like it at first, walking in and getting rejected, not knowing what to say. But after you put in about a year and you kind of understand that this is just kind of a game, and you understand the components of being, following a process and wanting to help other people save money or become more efficient and believing in your product, this becomes fun. And it becomes rewarding helping other people. You got to want to help other people today, not just make money and have a flexible job. Those are important, and the money comes from behind wanting to help other people. You got to want to help other people today in sales, and then you're going to make money from the back end. Focus on helping other people versus the type of commission you're going to make on the appointment. And then people will see you as a friend, as an ally, as a consultant versus that car or insurance sales guy. So I hope some of that made sense. I hope you take it a little further with sales as a topic or a career that you can possibly look at, because it's well worth it, at least attempting or trying it out. And there's lots of companies in the triangle, from telecommunication companies to cable companies to book reps to pharmaceutical to medical equipment to dental equipment to vision care to ADT security services. I mean, it goes on and on that you can